actually start the game up because the game has its own soundtrack and music, and it's also very chill. So there we go. Trying to figure out what's in the way here. Let's move that. Okay. Nope. Is that still in the way? Kinda is, isn't it? All right. Move that. There we go. Okay, so Quilts and Cats of Calico, which I did not check to see if we can use controller. Let me see that first. I should go to the store page and see it right there, shouldn't I? It does have controller support. Excellent. There we go. Okay, so yes, Quilts and Cats of Calico. It is board game to video game translation, where you are making quilts for cats. Well, not really for. I mean, the cats are there, so you are able to make them for the cats. And sometimes the cats like certain things on quilts. Sometimes the cats don't care. Sometimes you want to make patterns, you want to match, you want to make differences. It's interesting. Apparently there is now a cat editor. So we can make... So you can create a cat if you really want to create a cat, which is amazing. Total fluffiness. Wait. General fluffiness. Oh, you're floof. Okay, this is really cute. Also, we can wake up this cat. Hey, Alien Traveler, welcome on in. Now, I have played the tutorial before on stream, so we're going to see how well I do it. You can also now play online. Oh, there's a story. We should play the story. The story's fun. Yeah, you go back to sleep, little cat. But you can now play regularly. You can play online. You can play, I believe, local multiplayer as well. But yeah, let's start a new story game because I like these. They're good ways to teach you how to play without being straight tutorial. And the story mode hasn't been available in the demo before, so I'm looking forward to this. 8 spools of thread, an assortment of needles and buttons, 1 thimble, and a whole stack of colorful patches. That's a decent first set for somebody like you. Let me see how the music feels. Is it too loud? It's probably fine. Okay. Before your father disappeared, he taught you the basics of sewing and quilting. In the kingdom of Scratchington, that was a pretty nice survival set. It is in this kingdom that the most magical cats have gathered, bringing good luck and prosperity. If they're in the mood. Though, for some time now, luck has been eluding your family. It's been 5 years since you last saw your father. He set out to the free city of Tom Kitty to help the kingdom in the face of the looming war with their neighbors. Tom Kitty. Since the beginning of the war, you've had no news from your father. After many months of sadness, you've come to terms with the idea that he's not coming back. The cart is ready. You pocket the invitation letter from your aunt. It's time you ventured forth to the free city of Tom Kitty to start your sewing career. In the city of cat worshippers. Why was that an ellipsis? Also, are we already starting with like... Oh my goodness. This is our wagon. Can we go off the quilt? Oh my goodness, we can even make, like, we're kind of wrinkling the quilt as we go. This is great. Okay, fine, fine, fine. You're finally here. Welcome to Tom Kitty City, my dear. Take me down to Tom Kitty City. No, I'm not. Okay. You've come at the right time. The feline festival is upon us, and quilts for our lovely cats will be very much needed. People from all over the kingdom of Scratchington are coming to Tom Kitty to celebrate and ask the cats for good fortune. Because of this, your cousin Frank got an extra cat quilt from the factory from his military allowance. The quilt was made by their new invention, the iron loom. Frank saw the loom with his very own eyes. He said they could make quilts in a matter of minutes. But so what if they are of no interest to any cat? I really want a cat blessing during the festival. Please improve my quilt so the cats like it. What? Okay, so there's a normal game. Like, this is going to rely on the normal rules of Quilts and Cats, but you're going to have objectives. So you're going to have probably a limited number of moves in which to satisfy certain things. So we have to gain 3 buttons. Okay, but first I am going to bring that down just a little bit. Oh, we should also look at the game rules, which you can flip through all of them. But what I need to know is, how do we get buttons? So I'm going to go specifically to buttons. Okay, this is how to score design tiles. Scoring buttons. Okay, the colors on your patch tiles can earn you buttons you sew on your quilt. To sew a button on your quilt, you must make a group of 3 patch tiles or more of the same color. If you sew at least 1 button of each color onto your quilt, you will get a rainbow button. Okay. Also, we can make the cats go away if we want. But first... Okay, cats, you need to... Okay. First we're going to put you here. And we will take... I think we'll take a green. I will say, I'm not perfect at this game by any stretch of the imagination. Okay, so that's what we... Okay, that's our discard. All right. Okay, so if we put this down, we're going to get a button here. If we put it anywhere else, we won't. But we'll get a button because we have 3 blue hexes right here. And the buttons show up when you do matching colors or matching patterns. So like right now, where B is, sorry, where the blue button is, there are 3 blues, so I got a blue button. There's also kind of the flower motif. If I was able to match 3 of those, it would be a button as well. But I think you can only have 1 touching. So let's see here. We want a quilt of every color, so let's grab stripes. And we'll just make it simple. We'll put this here. And we'll pick you up. And then we'll put this here. Oh, that won't get us anything, will it? Okay, well, let's put... dang it. I thought that would get us something, but apparently not. So we'll put you down here so you touch the green one. And then... we'll pick up stripes again. Let's see here. Yeah, the objective is to gain. Is it 3 of any type of button though? Like, do I need another green for down here? So let's, okay. All right. Let's separate some stuff. Let's put you up here. Oh, I get it. We have a limited amount of tiles to use. Okay, so now I get it. It's a bit of a challenge. I'll be honest, I wasn't very good at this when we played the demo either. So, all right. So if I put this here, it's not going to do anything. I can pick this up. And then, so this is not going to be a win for me because I think I was misunderstanding the thing. Yeah. I need more button tokens. Okay, so let's play again. All right, gain 3 buttons. Let's bring the cats back. Maybe the cats will give me luck. Come back for luck, cats, because I'm clearly. So this is what we've got in the bag. The thing is, I sincerely thought. Make a group of 3 patched tiles or more of the same color. The group may be any shape. Each button is worth 3 points. And then form a second group for the next one. Okay. So I need to find a point where I can get 3 colors. So I could start. Okay, so now I can think about this a little more carefully. I've got blue and blue here. I can do, oh wait, can I? Yeah. So I can do blue up at the top and I can do 3. I have in my bag, I've got two pink and I've got 1 purple. So I should be focusing on making a grouping of 3 purple, a grouping of 3 blue, and a grouping of 3 pink. So I have been going about this the wrong way. I want to put this up here. I don't really care about the blue and the green, but I want purple. And then I want to take this blue one and put it here. And that's already showing me that's going to give me a button. Okay. And I want the purple one again, because I want to start coming down here. And I want the pink one. And then I want the purple one here for another button. And I want the pink one again. And now, hello kitty. Now it doesn't matter what I pick, because I want the pink one here, and that will give me a 3rd button. And then I'll take this. Okay, yeah, we just wanted 3 buttons. Okay. What a wonderful quilt. Thank you. The festival hasn't started yet, and I've already seen at least 2 cats near my home. That's a good sign. There's no need to waste time with the iron loom since we've got such a talented quilter here. Your father would be proud. It's a shame he can't see your progress. Could you also help my friends, Flora and Matthew? They could really use your skills. You can find Flora's stand in Matthew's workshop in the market. May the cats protect you, my dear. Is that what we do in this universe? Instead of may the force be with you, may the cats protect you. So it's interesting because we've already... Wait, who are you who doesn't have a mark next to you? But we'll hang out in the cat Zebo for a moment because I am going to run an ad. But I find it interesting that the game has already said, your father was probably lost to the war, but you're helping me out, and that's okay. I also really like this whole quilt patch with fruits and veggies on it. I think that's really adorable. But yeah, let me run a quick 3-minute ad. I will get up and get a stretch because I still need one. And we'll be back to playing Cats and Quilts of Calico. And then after we've looked at a few more, we will go ahead and look at Spider-Man. So I'll be right back. Oh, hooray, Windows wants to update. So that's fabulous. Okay, we'll give the ad another minute or so to run on through. Shoot. Pardon me. And I am the person who is now excited about getting a mundane kitchen device, but I bought a new blender for smoothies and it arrived and I'm like, yes! Smoothie time! Okay, so we should be done. Let's see, do we want to talk to... It's the best. I love my milk frother. I have the... Oh, when we stop, our little cart opens up like we're a shop. I love my milk frother, and I use the oat milk that is like it has the right content of oils to like hold together, so I can also froth oat milk and not just like cream, and it's really nice. All right, let's head down here. Oh, okay, the merchant. Fresh vegetables, fruit, cheaply sold. My favorite. Ugh, it's not my day. Hello. Do you want to buy something? I suggest doing it now before I run out of things to sell. The soldiers have taken over the territory in the outskirts of Tom Kitty, and many deliveries have been put on hold. Plenty of merchants have issues with the availability of merchandise. But wait a minute, that sewing bag. You're the one Agatha told me about. I'm Flora. I'm glad you're here. I have a task for you. Please repair the holes in the cloth I used to lay the fruits out. I want them to look nice on the stand. As they say, it pays to advertise. I like that we can also say, no. No. All right, fine. We'll help you with your holy cloth. If it's holy cloth, does that make it the Shroud of Purin? Anyway. All right. We got to get 3 buttons. I wish I'd never told that joke. So it's going to be the same as last time, except as I can see now from my layout, we've really got to figure... Okay, so we have in our patch bag, we have 1 blue one. So we're definitely going to need to be here with the blue. And maybe here with the green. And then up here with the yellow. And we'll have a few places to put extras. So, all right. So let's start out over here. And we'll make the easy play first. Okay, yeah, this is gonna get me 2 buttons, isn't it? Oh no, okay, just 1, because even though they all 3 matched pattern, it's all good. Oh my goodness, welcome on in, Raiders. Hello, 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 hello. Okay, I'm gonna need green. So let's start with green down here. I'm sorry, I gotta put this under your butt. You gotta move your butt, cat. Okay, and we'll take this. And we'll put this here. Okay, that's my second button. And I need yellow. But I also need a place to stick these bad boys. So we're just gonna put you anywhere. You can just go here. Huh. All right, let's grab you. Let's put you here. And you here. And you here. That'll get me a third button. And that's what I needed. Okay. So we actually should go ahead and play a regular game so you can see how all of this bears out. Can we look at our quilt? We can. Can we play with the cats? You can also pet the cats. And there's an achievement to pet a cat. Aww. All right. But welcome on in, Mighty Murr. Hello. Flora's happy. Good job. I don't know how you did it, but the cloth looks better than when I bought it. Ah, I can see those curious eyes. No need to be shy. Come over here. Thanks for the help. Agatha wasn't lying. You've got a real gift. I don't have much, but please take this apple as a thank you. You receive an apple. We need to help each other out. The world isn't kind to us. Luckily, the feline festival is starting soon. Maybe with the cat's help, the war can be ended. I gotta say, throwing in a whole thing about war took me a little bit by surprise. I wasn't expecting that. But let's go back to the menu. Because one thing we haven't seen before with this is the story mode, and that's... The story mode is like challenges using the game rules. But what I... Also, let's see. If I click play online, what happens? Ah, okay. So we can just... We can create a game. Ooh. I do like this. That you're able to... you're able to set a real-time game or an asynchronous game. Pardon me. Because maybe you and your friend are playing, but you're not playing, so you're like, play whenever you want. That's great. We had another raid. Okay, I gotta stop because everyone's here and they're all lovely. Let me head back to the main menu real quick. And we're bringing the thunder. Nice. So, Positronics and Mighty Murr, Raiders, welcome in. If you don't know me, I'm Urban Bohemian. I am a content creator here on Twitch and usually loud about stuff on the internet as well. So, welcome on in. Let me welcome you in properly and stuff and things. So, one sec. Make sure this works. You are matching patterns together to form a quilt. And you match patterns, you match colors. You may also have objectives from the cats to like certain cats, like certain types of quilts. It's very, very fun. And I like this because as a video game, one, I can play anytime I want without needing to have the physical game. I don't need other people around because the game is not a one-player game if you're just playing the board game. And sometimes if I need a little help with the rules, the game's got my back. So it's kind of nice. Let's see here. Is it going to ask me about... Oh, wow. So we can play the tutorial, which I might do. The Master Quilters Challenge, I'm really curious what that is. So we're going to take a look at this. Okay. So there are challenges. Your objectives are to gain one of each cat token, and It's showing you what the cats like. The cats, there's one cat that likes 3 in a row, 4 in a row, 5 in a row. Ooh, this is interesting. And of course, you have to get 50 points. So we're not going to do that. We're going to look at the tutorial. Because, yeah. Yeah, we're going to look at the tutorial so everyone gets an idea of what this game is about. Because it's very cute. Also, wake up, cats. This game is about cats. Welcome to the Quilts and Cats of Calico tutorial. During the next few minutes, you'll learn the basic mechanics governing the gameplay. Press A to proceed. Let's start from the game setup. At the very bottom of the screen, you can see the design goal tiles. So, design goal tiles are what we will put down as what we're trying to get. So, each of them has different conditions to meet. Choose the highlighted design goal tile and move it over the mark's text. So we're going to move in AABBCC tile onto the board. Okay. And then we're going to select the rest of them and put them somewhere else. Let's see here. This one is, they all have to be different. This one is 2 pairs and then 1 of each type. And this is 3 and 3. I think I want to put 3 and... Actually, I can put this one next to this one. And then these have to be all different. Is it possible for me to put these here and have them all be all different? Yes. Okay. And as long as you don't approve your move with Y, you can undo it or change the position of the tile on the board. So we can do a little bit back, but we'll go ahead and... Oh, it doesn't want me to use that one. Oh, maybe it does. Maybe it's fine with that one. Okay, now we know how to undo a move. In the regular game, you can change the position of tiles and undo your move as many times as you want until you end your turn. The selected design goal tiles are already in their respective places on the board. Press Y to start the game. Okay. Randomly allocated patch tiles will appear in your hand at the bottom of the screen. Use them to sew your quilt. So, this is what we're working with. We're working with a purple and a yellow, and we can put them anywhere, but we are trying to do things here. These design goals essentially are asking, you need to have 2 of either the same color or the same pattern, and you need to decide. Or the one I picked is you need to have nothing matching completely, which is probably a little harder, but that's why it's worth more points. So you can place your tile anywhere on the board. Try to complete your first design goal tile. Okay. So the letter patterns on the highlighted design goal tile, you must create 3 different pairs of patch tiles around it. They can be on colors and patterns. And I already know this. What's interesting is if you decide to just go 1, like colors only, you'll get that first button, which is 7 points. If you're able to match 2 colors and patterns around, you'll get 11 points. So sometimes you want to go for it, but sometimes the luck of the draw means that you can't. So you'll get 7 points for arranging colors or patterns on 3 different pairs of patch tiles around the design tile. 11 points for arranging both colors and patterns. Try to score 11 points. Yikes. No pressure. Okay, so... Oh, it's telling me where to go. Straight to heck. Okay, so we're moving it onto the board, and when you push it down, it sews it in, which is really cute. Okay. With this, you have started the first AA pair of the 3 patch tile pairs, needed to complete this AABBCC design goal tile. Next, you refill your hand by taking a patch tile from the tile market located to the right of the main board. The tile market is the place where players can choose new patch tiles and approve their turn by pressing Y. Okay, so it's already telling us choose this one. That's fine. Okay, and you end your turn by pressing Y. Or if you're using the mouse, it's different. Now that was the other player. The other player is also taking tiles from the thing. In this case, it's the AI. You can preview its move by pressing LB or RB. And now we can see what they're doing. And they actually picked similar to us. And this is also in other games, like in other board games, you can see what your opponent is doing. So the video game also replicates this by being able to peek on their board. Okay. Okay, so if we place this here, it will form a pair of same colored AA patch tiles. Okay. Patch tiles around the design goal don't have to be placed adjacent to each other to form the pair. Okay. So we'll grab you and end the turn. Okay. Next, try to arrange a pair of BB tiles. Okay, BB. All right, so from here we place a tile anywhere around the design goal tile. Now, this is interesting because it's these fronds. We like fronds. And it's also purple. So we're going to need another purple of a different pattern. So I'm going to put it here. Careful there, little. I also like you can. Come here. Okay. I'll put it here. All right, then we take a new patch tile. End the turn. Our opponent is busy doing whatever. Okay, so once again, this is going to be. This is sort of going to be like our second match. We've matched these two for pattern, these two for color. So now we're matching these two for pattern. Hi, little kitty, you're so cute. So let's try this here. Okay, so the blue tile starts a new color pair while creating a pattern pair with a previously placed quatrefoil, tile at the same time. All right, so we take another matching tile and end the turn. Okay, we've created an AA pair by matching the just placed tile with the first played quatrefoil tile. We already have a pattern already. So, I know, I'm not feeling like French today, but sure. When my partner was over, we played the beta. We were coming up with our own names for the patterns because we were both trying to point at the screen. And of course, that doesn't help because we're pointing from different places on the couch. Like, no, put it there, put it there. So we were coming up with our own names for the patterns. Okay, so in order to get the most points for completing the design goal tile, you'll need to place a new pattern pair, which will simultaneously form the last two color pairs for the blue and purple tiles you already placed. Now, this sounds complicated, but it's not. Just match the colors and patterns. Remember, what was the game? Candyland. Think Candyland. Okay. Now, simply place the previously selected blue tile on the board, then select the next one of the matching color and pattern from tiles available on the market to initiate a CC pair. Sure. Okay, so by doing this here, we will match this up. And I should probably actually do this over here, because then we'll have already started the AA on this one. And now we're going to need one of these, but we're going to grab the purple dots. Okay, so the purple dots will let us complete the AABBCC for both color and pattern. I love when it checks it. So we get 11 points for this one. Congratulations, you scored the highest possible number of points for this design goal tile by creating pairs of AA, BB, CC patch tiles of both colors and patterns. You now know how to complete design goal tiles and how they are scored. Finish the turn by selecting a patch tile from the market and clicking on the bag. Now's where we have to start thinking. And God knows I hate thinking as much as the next person. So for the one that we've done, we got the highest score, which is great. Now the one next to it, we've already kind of started with polka dots and quatre foils. So how do we want to do this? We definitely don't want blue for there. We might want blue for down here. Actually, let's grab the blue and start a blue polka dot down here. And end the turn. And you're going to take something I need, aren't you? Probably because you're a butt. Alright, next you'll learn how to sew buttons on your quilt. The buttons are another element of the game that lets you earn points. So the buttons are what we saw in that test run earlier, where if you get a multiple of them around, multiple of colors, or you can see the little shape on the tile, that also helps. Each patch tile in Quilts and Cats of Calico, the game that I say wrong every time because I want to say cats and quilts, has a corresponding button. Green is a little leaf, purple's a mushroom, pink is a little daisy, yellow is a moon, blue is a raindrop, and navy blue is... I'm not sure what that is. But yeah, hey, Tanya. And I do like, yeah, the cats are just like, they're just chilling. Unless I make them all go to sleep, in which case then they sit at the top of the board and snooze. It's cute. One exception is the rainbow button, which you get for managing to sew on all of the other buttons. Each button is worth 3 points. Take care, Positronics. Thank you for the raid and for bringing folks over. If anyone is interested in this game, you can check it out in Steam. Check it out in Steam. It just released today at 1 p.m. Eastern, so if you're curious, check it out. Alright, let's try to get a button using the patch tiles located on the edges of the board to help. Okay, so the patch tiles on the edges count towards creating patch tile groups of patterns and colors, so you can use these half tiles around the board to also help create things. To get a button, 3 patch tiles the same color next to each other. Okay, so you want us to put this here. So now you want us to grab the pink one. End our turn. Okay, there are 3 places on the board where you can place the patch tile in order to sew on the button. Okay, we don't want to place it here because that would match that. So we'd like to place it here, and here is sort of a free spot. Like, these are places if you don't have anywhere that you know what you want to do, just throw it here. Congratulations, you got your first button. Okay, so let's think ahead. We can create a button if we put a purple up here. We also, okay, so we're gonna grab purple stripes. All right, if you want to sew another button onto your quilt, the 3 patch tiles of a given color must not touch ones you previously used to get a button. So you can't extend, you can't put more pink next to more pink. You'd need to start over somewhere else. Yeah. So you won't get a button if we put them there. Wonderful, now you know how to sew on buttons. Kinda. Okay, next you'll learn what's most important in Quilts and Cats of Calico, how to attract cats to your quilt. As you play the game, you'll be able to attract cats with different preferences for patch tile patterns and sometimes their arrangement on the quilt as well. By default, you will have 3 cats with different requirements in your games. However, for the purpose of this tutorial, we will be using just one of the cats. Hey, welcome on in. Meet Millie. Okay, Millie's a cutie. Hands down. Millie's portrait shows the requirements that need to be met in order for her to come to your quilt. Okay, so 3 tiles. Sorry, three tiles. For Millie to come over, we need to paste 3 patch tiles in any shape on the board next to each other. The second requirement can be seen under the cat's portraits. This is where I start to get a little bit, All 3 tiles must use one of Millie's 2 favorite patterns, stripes or fern. Each time you manage to attract Millie, you earn 3 points. Other cats may prefer more demanding patterns, but also give more points in return. Yeah, we played the demo of Quilts and Cats of Calico, and then I was in like the beta testing for it, and it's great. I love the translation from board game to video game, and I don't always get the best scores, but I keep playing, so you know, it's fun. Okay, let's try to arrange the patch tiles according to Millie's preferences. You have a striped patch tile in your hand. Coincidentally, it's one of Millie's preferred patterns. All right, place it on the board place it on the indicated, okay, so over here. Okay, and then you want me to grab either here or there, so... Oh, maybe, okay, maybe this can still work. All right. And then we'll end our turn. And then the other player comes in with the paw, which I love. There are 2 spaces where you can place a patch tile to create Millie's preferred pattern. So if we're still going to try to get the AABBCD, we can make this part of it, or we can ignore this completely. There's nothing else really that's going to help. Well, yeah, nothing else really is going to help us here, so I'll make this part of it. Maybe we'll regret that, maybe not. Okay. So now we need either, okay, so we need more stripes. Okay, 1 last patch tile left. 3 spaces. So we could put it here. And what I also like, you'll notice, is you get the pause because the cat's going to come when you plant this down. So you get the little pause to say, hey, you're bringing a cat to your quilt. So if I do this, if I actually do this here, interestingly enough, these could count for my C and my D, but then I would need to get a 3rd color that has polka dots and quatrefoils. So let's not. Well, yeah, no, we'll put it here. So now we get Millie, a little patch, which I think is cute. Okay, so we got 3 points for that. Okay, now let's try and think ahead here. Actually, I'm gonna grab, okay. We're in the tutorial, so I may have to do something next anyway, I'm not sure. Okay, like getting buttons, attracting cats to the appropriate groups of tiles on its board has limitations. As you attract more cats to the quilt during the game, remember patch tiles already used to attract a cat do not count towards attracting another cat. So, we couldn't necessarily put more ferns or stripes at the end of this because we'd already done that. And we couldn't use those 2 spaces. We couldn't use these as attracting another cat. Okay. But if we used ferns, then it wouldn't apply. Okay, congrats on attracting Millie to your quilt. You're one of the cool cats now. Okay, you're about to start free play. You're on your own, kiddo. While playing the tutorial, you probably noticed cats sleeping around the board. They were taking a nap because they didn't want to disturb you while you were learning the game. If If you want to wake them up, left click the moon icon in the upper left corner of the screen. And you can pet each of the cats too. This is the best part. Okay. Okay, so when we started, hey Tom, when we started free play and need a reminder, hover your cursor over the tile or the market bag. Oops, I did not mean to do that. What did I do? Hold on. I brought up the Steam interface. Congratulations, you have successfully completed the tutorial. Okay, hold on. There we go. I am somehow on the Discord. Hold on. Let's just stop it there. Okay. All right. Now there we go. We're on our own. I am only slightly experienced. I'm still bad at playing the game, but it's so cute that I kind of don't care. Okay, so we have two new cats, Tibbet and Rumi. Tibbet likes four patch tiles together, dots, or whatever you want to call this. Rumi likes three tiles in a row of quatrefoils or the little flowers. Also, hello. Okay. Let's see here. I had a plan, and now there's cats in the way, but it's okay. So my plan is to put you here, because this will also give me a button. Hey, yeah, can y'all... Yeah, thank you. This will give me a button, but it will also count as one of the additional patterns. Okay, so I have... Excuse me. I could put a yellow up here and get a button. Let me see. How am I going to finish this one, though? Also, I've completely forgotten about the other one over here that needs like different everything around it. So let's see here. Actually, we'll grab the yellow. And that'll be our turn. Okay. So I think we can put the yellow up here for points. Like this would get us 3 points. Sorry, this would get us a button. So we could do that. The blue polka dot right now would actually qualify as... Yeah, this will qualify as not the same pattern or the same color. So we'll put that there. And then we probably want you, again, for the not the same. I hope I didn't need that. Okay, let's keep this up down here. Yeah, can y'all just... I get it. You're cute, but get out of the way. You're adorable. Move. Yeah, just... Okay, like, thank you. Alright, let's put you here. And we're going to take this purple one to create a button at the top. I will tell you now, I am not the best player in the world, but I do know that I want that purple stripe. So we're going to put you up here for a button. And pick up you and end the turn. Okay, well, now I may change my plan. Because if I put this purple here, the thing is, like, unlike the challenges, I can't see what's in the bag, so I am taking a gamble. But that's okay. I know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. But we're gonna put you up here because you would then qualify as that's our AA. That's our AA color pair. We've got an AA pattern pair. So let's make a BB pattern pair here. And if we take the stripes, then we can still have differences for the lower left. So we'll take that. All right. The other part of this game for me is I immediately forget the plan that I was making. Like, I was like, oh wait, I had a plan here and it's gone. So I did have something I was going to do and I immediately forget it from turn to turn because cute cats. But let's see here. This one can be used down here because we're still using all different colors and all different patterns. But to finish this one, that means I'm going to need a purple, like, cutie cute here. I'm going to need a purple something no matter what. But for 15 points, I'm going to need a purple of that style. So I can put that down there. Or I also need a purple up there. I could just get a button real quick. Well, let's keep doing my pattern. As far as the next thing, yeah, I'm running into a little bit of trouble here, but hopefully we do have some, you still have some spots on the board where you can just kind of put stuff and get it out of the way. It's nice if every move can be effective, but sometimes you just gotta make space. So let's see here. For the AABBCD, I need... Okay, so I basically need one color, but it needs to have... polka dots and be one of the others, so I can't do that yet. I could put any green there and take the 5 points, which sometimes you just got to take the 5 points and be happy with it. But not until you force me. Ooh, okay. This game is like, what was that you said about forcing you to do something? All right, let's take the button. And I think we'll be able to get Tibbet to come over if we take this one. Okay, I'm not seeing what I need in the bag, but oh, now I am. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. No. Yes. No. Yes. Yes, I am. Okay, so this should bring a cat over to the board. This should bring Tibbet. Okay. Now, if I grab this, this will be the difference that I need. Okay, so this... I like when it counts the points off. Okay, so I had 6 different colors and 6 different patterns around that, so that scored me 15 points. What I need over here for my AABBCD is... Cats, you're so cute. Okay, so... Oh! Wait, that should do it, right? Okay, so sorry. I've got 2 quatrefoil, 2 stripes, 1 polka dot, and then this one would work. And then I have 2 cyan, 1 dark blue, 2 purple. Yes. Okay, so let's grab this. And put you here. That'll get me a button, which is nice. But I think this will do the score that I want. Count them off. Okay. Yes. So, racking up more points. And then to finish it out, there really isn't anything that would super... Oh! Maybe I might be able to attract Millie with these ferns up here. So I'll grab you. So I think the last thing I can do is attract Millie up here, and that'll finish my quilt. Okay. Dang. I may have steamrolled the AI, but I had help. Master Quilter. And we can see our quilt. We can also pop over and see the other team's quilt. Didn't do so great. So yeah. Okay, so let's try one more design challenge in the story. And then, yeah, we'll wind it down. So I don't... who are you? Wanderer. Okay, so we are here in a place where they worship cats, as you can tell. Hi, are you here for the Feline Festival too? Just asking. You don't look like the locals. Oh, you're a quilter? Great. I came to Tom Kitty to become the best circus acrobat in the world. Or at least an acrobat. I graduated recently and I have yet to find a job, but I'm pretty good already. By the way, my name's Billy. You'll hear that name once I'm famous. And rich. Rich enough to always have a full belly. I spent all my money to get here, and I didn't have enough for food, but I believe it will all be worth it and I'll get the cat's blessing. My stomach's growling. I'd give up the whole kingdom for something to eat. Do you want my apple? Do you have anything to eat on you? I'm ashamed to ask, but I'm starving. Sure, take it. You hand over the item. 1 apple. Finally, something to bite. Thanks. You're not from around here either, but you've probably heard the rumors about the local factory, haven't you? Odd place, always closed. There's not a thing they aren't manufacturing. They have an iron loom or some other kind of scrap metal. They mass-produce quilts and get them away in Tom Kitty. Sounds nice, but the cats don't care for them. Okay, so you were just part of the story. Alright. Craftsman, today is closed. I would love to get up some mornings and say that myself. Today is closed. Wait a minute. Agatha sent you? I'm Matthew, an independent craftsman of Tom Kitty. You remind me of my younger self. I once came here to achieve something. As you can see, I did it. I set up my own workshop. Now I take care of crafts and repairs. Luckily, my husband has dealt with the bookkeeping and running the shop since he came here. I don't have a good head for that sort of stuff. But let's cut to the chase. I have a task for you. Do you see that cat tapestry? I'd like to decorate it, but I have too many jobs before the Feline Festival and I'd barely be able to make it on time. Help me decorate the cat tapestry. Okay. Cat tapestry is too close to catastrophe, but okay. Help me decorate the cat tapestry. But properly, you know? I want the cats to bless my workshop with luck. Can you do it? Sure. So in story mode, you're getting challenges. And the challenge is to gain a rainbow button. This could be a little bit tough. To gain a rainbow button, we have to gain one of each of the other kinds of buttons. So we're going to need to get 3 matches of 3 around here. There are no cats to satisfy. There are just cute cats to say hello to. Hello. 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 Okay. So let's see here. And the game for these challenges lets you see what's in the bag. So we should start working on these. We should start using these edge pieces here. We've got 1 purple here. And 2. Okay, so try. Sorry, kitty, you gotta go. Okay, let's do this. And we'll take you. And we'll do an easy one here. That'll give me 1 button. Thankfully, these don't have to connect, so it's nice. It's a little bit less stress. You may still make a goof, but these don't have to connect to each other, so it's nice. We can start this one up here. Okay, and then we'll start yellow next. I'm going to put this here to make sure I don't block it. And we'll start with the light blue. Let's put the dark blue over here. Okay, and we'll do both of our light blue, easy. Easily peasily. Let's see, am I going to block where I need the green? No, I'm not. Okay, so that's another button. And we'll finish our yellow. So we'll do the dark blue here. Actually, we'll go ahead and put this here. That way it's way out of the way. I could have gone for a little extra, but I don't need to. So we'll grab that. We'll finish our yellow quilt here. And then we'll grab this and put this anywhere we want. So okay, and we get a rainbow because we have made every other type of button. And we are done. What wonderful embellishments! Thanks for the help! I can use that tapestry to present my religious cat souvenirs. You have a bright future ahead of you with that kind of talent. I'm sure you'll make some heads turn in the city. Let me tell you something. When I was still young, like you, the factory wanted to draft me in. I was supposed to work on their inventions. They offered me a lot, but I couldn't be bought. I'm probably working on some kind of weapon now. I have my workshop, I work the way I want, and I work for myself. I recommend that path for you. Okay, so our Aunt Agatha probably has more things for us to do or people for us to meet. You're finally here. Matthew and Flora told me that you helped them. Thank you, my dear. You've barely entered the walls of Tom Kitty and you're already the talk of the place. These supposedly small acts of kindness hold great power. Never forget that. Mind you, before your return, a messenger from the factory came to my house. Apparently someone there from the engineering team wants to see you. They're waiting for you at the market. You better talk to them. I wonder what they want. I don't care what they want. Apparently, they're like the evil corporation in the city. Oh, but you're nice. Okay, that's fine. But what we will do is we will head back to the menu. And I strongly say, if you like anything you have seen today, if you like this sort of pattern, I mean, the quilting is cute. You have cats, it's cute. But if you enjoy pattern matching, color matching, with enough rules peppered in to make things interesting with a bit of a challenge, then I would say Quilts and Cats of Calico. There is also online play, so you can play with friends across the internets. And you can do a quick play because you're both on right now. You can do asynchronous, so you each have like 72 hours to return your move, which means games could take a while. And if you forget the move you were going to make, then yeah, it's not great. But you know what? It's a little easier for people's schedules. So yeah. But Quilts and Cats of Calico, it's out on Steam. It released today. As I said, we played the demo a little while ago. So yeah, and we also played Wingspan, which Monster Couch kind of represented. So I'm really hoping Wormspan is coming. That'd be nice, because Raising Dragons would be great. But otherwise, yeah, that's been cute. Let me end this